a fight with Devin Haney, a fight with Gervonta Davis, a fight with Shakur or anybody of those guys don't make no sense right now. You know, these guys got to make up their they got to make up their resumes. They got to start fighting bigger guys, you know.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So in that clip, that was Teofimo Lopez Sr. talking a couple years back about a potential fight against, as you heard, Shakur Stevenson, Gervonta Tank Davis, and Devin Haney. With that being explained, let's go ahead and get into this news. So it's recently just been reported that Shakur Stevenson is in serious negotiations to fight Frank Martin for the vacant WBC belt. And according to the WBC, Devin Haney is supposed to be the WBC champion in recess. But it's kind of wild because the WBC is telling Devin Haney if he does come back and fight the winner, he's forced to give the winner 50% of the purse, which is crazy because Devin Haney as the WBC champion has never turned down a fight against a mandatory or anyone else. It was actually Shakur Stevenson, by his own admission, that said he turned down the offer, the purse bid split offer. So now that Shakur Stevenson is negotiating with Frank Martin, Gervonta Tank Davis's trainer recently did an interview where they talked about a possible fight against Shakur Stevenson. And surprisingly, Calvin Ford, he came out and he said that fight doesn't make any sense right now.
In terms of Shakur Stevenson, I remember, I think it was you that flipped the coin.
Yes, it was Stevenson that came up.
Yeah,
but then when you look at the numbers that they putting out, it don't make sense.
You like money-wise?
Yeah, it don't make sense. You know, until, how would I say, he still got some money. Once they understand the business, you can't go in there asking for a whole bunch of money. Shakur got offered some money from David Haney. You see how he turned it down? Tank is not taking a pay cut, so.
Okay, now you heard Calvin Ford. He said, you see how Shakur Stevenson was offered the Devin Haney fight, and you see how he turned it down? What Calvin Ford was basically saying is if Shakur Stevenson is going to turn down a title shot for all of the belts because he wants more than what the purse bid split is, then he's going to be very difficult to negotiate with when it comes to Gervonta, because Gervonta is not going to take a pay cut. But I think the difference is when it comes to Shakur fighting Gervonta, I think Shakur has always had more confidence that he can beat Gervonta. Shakur Stevenson has always talked as if Gervonta will be an easier fight than a Devin Haney fight. It's no different than Lomachenko preferring to fight George Kambosos over Shakur Stevenson, right? Shakur has always said, for business sense, it makes more sense to fight against Gervonta. He said when it comes to legacy and all the belts, it makes more sense to fight against Devin Haney. But if you think about it, business-wise and legacy-wise, it would make more sense to fight Devin Haney first. Because if Shakur were able to beat Devin Haney, he becomes undisputed at 135, which gives him more business leverage in negotiating the fight with Gervonta Tank Davis. So once again, Calvin Ford, they're basically blaming negotiations falling apart when it comes to Haney and Shakur. They're blaming it on Shakur because he clearly said, did you see how Shakur turned down that fight, how he turned down the offer? He never said, did you see how Devin Haney turned down the fight? Because Devin never turned down the fight. If there would have been a purse bid split, Devin would have took the fight. That's the reason why Devin Haney didn't get stripped of his title the same way Lomachenko got stripped of his title when Devin was his mandatory, or the same way Canelo got stripped of his title when Jamal Charlo was his mandatory. Calvin Ford understands this. So while this fight between Gervonta and Shakur is not going to happen now, there's still a very good chance it's going to happen in the near future, sometime next year, hopefully. We'll see how it all plays out. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, fever blisters, diabetic ulcers, this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called LO Key Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to LODekey.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.
NWA Connie Corsos proudly presents the Southern Classic Litter. The breeding between Scandafio's Rambo and NWA's Nyla is confirmed, and pups will be here within 30 days. Get ahead of the pack by getting your application in at NWAConnieCorsos.com. Our pups come with a 24-month health guarantee. contact us on any platform at NWA Cane Corsos. We stand behind our dogs.
Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com.